SFH, Still Fucking Here, is a clothing and apparel brand built to change the world. We are survivors, warriors, and fighters. We are tenacious, relentless, and vigilant. We've been through hell and made it out the other side, and now we are determined to spend our lives giving back to those who need help in their fight. Whether you are a cancer survivor, recovering addict, a survivor of an abusive relationship, someone who has fought to gain control of their health, or a wounded vet such as myself, or simply someone that is fighting a battle and proud of how far you've come, we are with you. 50% of all net proceeds from our brand will be given back to those that need it most, and this will be for the life of our company. Join us in our mission. Buy some awesome gear like this, wear it proudly, spread the word. We are in this together. We are still fucking here. I end up feeling a need, like I feel like I'm...
Alright, what is going on, guys? Welcome back from your 4th of July festive activities. We are back here in a relentless racing league at the last great Coliseum. Short track race, but man, you carry a lot of speed here at Bristol. Just 3 races counting tonight left until the playoffs start. Speaking of playoffs, I got the guy just above the cut line, Justin Main here. What's going on, Justin?
Not much. How are you guys doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. Hey, I'm gonna say this speaking as I'm kind of in your same shoes. I've had some pretty good points races lately to kind of get me a little bit above the cut line. But coming into tonight, coming off of last week, a decent points night, coming in just 8 above Clatterbug. Granted, you are right there in the cut line, so if we do get a new winner below you, it will shove you out, and you're only 4 behind Kinder and 11 behind Philip Brown. Or no, you would be, because he has 2 wins. So you're 19 behind Joshua Short. So what's really your game plan for these final 3 races? You got 2 high bank tracks, one's a mile, one's a half mile, and then you go to super speedway. So what's kind of your game plan going into these last 3 races?
Well, it's kind of, you got to balance it because you want to stay out of trouble. So you don't want to get yourself in any predicament to get you wiped out early in the race. But you also want to, I think the stage is pretty quick here. Well, everything's pretty quick here at Bristol. So enough to get up there and get some stage points, and then kind of just avoid trouble at the end. And then Dover is going to be much of the same. It's last time we raced there, it was a caution fest, and then Talladega is, just roll the dice and go for it.
Yeah, I was about to bring that up because your guys' final 3 races are 3 tracks. Wrecks can happen fast, and they can happen big, especially at Bristol and Dover. Dega, if you're kind of out of the pack, there's a little bit more room to get around, but here in Dover, when there's a wreck in front of you, there's really nowhere to go. So coming into these two tracks, these 2 high bank tracks, you were talking about how you want to stay in front of people, but do you kind of approach these 2 races before the super speedway kind of more aggressively, or kind of a little bit more passively, knowing that, hey, I'm in right now, but I still need some points to get a little bit of buffer in case there is a new winner?
Yeah, I think you can't be too conservative and miss out on stage points, because you can get, 8 or 10 points earned in one of those could put you over the cut line and into the playoffs. So you still got to be aggressive and go up there and get at least towards that stage lap to go up there and get some points. So I think we're going to try to be aggressive, but if things get cagey in front of us, I might, let them wreck and try to avoid them.
Yeah, and one last question. I know you got to get out there and qualify low, because it's just a half mile. When you come into kind of the end of the regular season like this, knowing you need them points, do you kind of keep in the back of the head who you're fighting for points, and do you maybe approach the battle with them a little bit differently than, let's say, someone like Banks or Schaefer, who you know's locked in and you know they can't bump you out?
Yeah, I definitely have an eye on those like guys around me, and some of those other guys that are ahead of me. Like I think Philip Brown's missing this race, and if he falls below the cut line, that moves the cut line up. So definitely like keeping track of those things. But yeah, definitely race those guys different than like Schaefer and Banks.
Actually, if he moved below you, move the yeah, it would move the no, it would move the cut line down because he has 2 wins.
Okay, yeah.
All right, man. Well, good luck here tonight at Bristol, and good luck these final 3 races. Hopefully, you can get your way in the playoffs.
All right, thanks, man. Thanks, Isaac.
Where am I dragging you to?
High side.
That side. All right, so we got qualifying underway. Currently, Sam Gordon sitting on that pole position as Eric Schaefer's out there. Going to get ready to turn some laps here at Bristol. Bristol came out with a new scan of the track. I think last season. Not necessarily how the car handles, but definitely just some graphics updates. What definitely needed here at this track. So Schaefer out there, kind of our short track wizard here. Does very well at short tracks, and Bristol is kind of one of his other playgrounds. Tends to do very well here at Bristol as he gets that first lap put in. And as I say, that goes quick times of 14.76. Solid time for the number 3 machine here. See if we can better that here. Second lap for Schaefer. Does not go quicker, but he's still sitting comfortably on that pole. We just talked to Justin May, and he's out there turning his first lap. Hasn't put in a time yet, I do believe. Nope, this will be a first-time lap right here for Justin May in that number 90 machine. That first lap by Justin May, not having the pace he wants. 19th quickest, 20th quickest now. Let's go Nallback. What's up, Mitch? Second time by for May. Goes 6th quickest on the board. Solid effort there by May. Something he needs. Get towards the front. Try to stay away from the trouble. Look at the guys out there. Oh, Gary Sack is doing Gary Sack things. Brian Marshall out there. He goes 9th quickest. That was his second lap. Clatterbuck, I think, qualified already. He did. And that's the key battle right there. Clatterbuck is that first driver out currently. He's just below May in points. And really, he's only 8 points out. Give me a second. All right, so we get qualifying underway. It's going to finish up here pretty soon. Alrighty, let's go over that official starting lineup here tonight. Eric Schaefer grabbing that pole position. Outside of him would be Kevin Stein. Row 2, Sam Gordon, Tom Leza, Justin May, and Ethan Collier. Row 3, Alan Grando and Brandon Banks. Row 4. Row 5, you got Chad Wiggins, Brian Marshall, Joshua Short, Gordon Spain in that 6th row. 7th row, you got Justin Miller and David Farnan. Kevin Biggs and Josh Van West in row 8. Row 9, Justin Caritas and William Peters. Sack Attack, Gary Sack and Bill Kinder in row 10. Row 11, you have Clatterbuck and Golker. Nallback and Tyler Berry in row 12. Going to row 13, you got Jacoby Treat and Michael Newbraw, Nathan Penley and Matt Forns, row 14. Row 15, Davey Hendricks, Darren Cannon. The Dozer, Jeff Medlin and Ricky Williams, row 18. Or row 16. Row 17, No Money, Brandon Hughes and Tony Frey. And Mike Simone around the field in that 35th starting spot. Simone. So we got 180 laps of racing here tonight. These guys got 4 extra sets of tires. Stage break is at lap 60. Tonight's race is sponsored by the guy we just talked to, Justin May, Rattling Cages 180. Ready to kick this off? Just checking chat. Yes, this track is fun when you can get some green flag runs in. Really, if you ask me, any short track's fun with green flag runs. Check YouTube chat real quick. Alrighty. Alrighty, Pacer gets the field pacing underway here at Bristol. It is dark. I'm trying to turn my gamma down, see if that helps. I know it's gonna look weird on my screen, but maybe it'll look better in yours. Is that better there, Conley? That looks better. It just looks odd for me. Yeah, I don't know what it is, Colin. For some reason, track lights, they're so bad after last update. Alright, Pacer gets, whoa, wrong car. Pacer gets ready to dive down pit lane. Schaefer brings green. Another thing to note here, it is single pit lane here tonight. That means you got to enter off of...
Green flag, green flag.
Enter off of 2 and exit off of 1. Green flag out in the air and underway we go. Solid start there for that number 3 machine, Schaefer. Behind them, you have Sam Gordon looking the inside of Kevin Stein. Stein on the outside. That outside lane does tend to get a really good run and corner exit. One thing I love about Bristol is it's a multi-groove track. For sure, you can run the high, middle, or low. But that high line does tend to wear out tires, and Gordon making that low line work as he's able to get around Kevin Stein for P2. I think it's dual. I'll let you know if it's dual. I can tell just from looking at it. Oh, no, it's... Oh, it is dual. You're right. Oh. Okay. Good call on that, PJ. We currently got Schaefer leading the way. Let's go a bit further back in the pack. Let's check in with Schaefer's teammate, Brandon Banks. Oh, we got trouble in the back. Not sure who that was spinning. Thought someone was spinning. He might have saved it. Let's go back and see. No. I could have swore I saw a car get loose behind Banks. Schaefer still leading the way. We go check in on the 90 of May. Qualified P6. He's made his way up to P4 right now. Working on a 51 of Weeza. A little further back, we check in with that 10th and final driver very early in the stage. For stage point, you see Gordon Spain trying to get around the 54 of Banks. Just in front of them, you have, I think, a Grendel working on Ethan Collier, and it is. Let's see if let's see if iRacing adjusted the lights. No, it's still dark. Great. It just looks so bright on my screen. Come across complete lap 10, solid green flag run to start this race. Schaefer still leading the way. Start seeing some guys start drifting around the track, maybe trying to find some momentum, some speed, which Grendel just did. Went to that high line, got a good run off a corner exit. To the inside of Kevin Stein he goes, and he's going to make his way up into P4. May has worked his way into 3rd. Stein, who qualified outside pole, starting to shuffle back a little bit, has fallen back to 6th place. Like, I keep an eye on, this is 13 at Clatterbuck. First guy out of the playoff picture right now with just 3 races to go. And really 3 high-speed tracks. I mean, we take a look here at Bristol. These guys carry a lot of speed throughout the whole... Oh, whoops. Yep, that's what I want. Yeah, see, they're still rolling 100-plus miles an hour through the corner. And if you need a good reference for how fast that exactly is, go and watch the Cody Ware wreck from this weekend. That gives you a great perspective on how fast 100 miles an hour really is. Clatterbuck, though, fighting it out with Kinder. Kinder got a little loose off that corner exit. Oh, we got a big wreck on the front stretch. Collier, Marshall, Hughes, Farnan all involved. Banks involved as well. Go back and see what happened to those guys. We know Collier was involved. Brandon Hughes Hughes just got loose. Goes up and tags to 45. Marshall nowhere to go. Farnan involved as well. The 18 at Big. Banks was not involved. Able to get stopped in time. Let's actually go on board here with Brandon Banks. He did go a lap down, though. That's something to keep in mind. Okay, see, Hughes just got loose and... Ooh. Banks got loose because of that. And that might have saved him. Look at the hit Marshall took, too. We go chopper cam here. See if I can find it. And we can watch the 94 Brian Marshall. I think that was Hughes that got loose. It was. Gordon Spain might have got a piece of it. He did. Hard impact to the wall. You see Marshall trying to make his way through. Unfortunately, there's nowhere for him to go. He goes up and taps the 38. And a huge hit right there for Hughes. And then Marshall does another hit to the inside wall. Bam! That broke his left front toe. You see Farney gets spun around. Not a lot of damage on that car. Everyone else is able to make it through. That was a solid green fire run to start the race, so 17 laps down. That wreck did trap a couple people a lap down. Collier a lap down. Banks a lap down. Hughes is 2 laps down. Marshall 3 laps down, but Marshall might be done. That was a big impact. You saw that left front tire wobbling around after he made contact with the inside wall. No money, no traction. Like that one. That was pretty good. No money, no traction, he said. Alrighty, ready to kick this race back off. Figuring that on pit lane, Gordon Schaefer on that front row.
Green flag, green flag.
Back out in the air. Good launch rate Schaefer, something you see a lot of that front row. We stand Gordon and the 51 side by side. Yeah, you can, but Gordon able to make quick work of that. This is 13 Clatterbuck. No, he's further back. Oh, it's Grindle. That's Grindle I see him back there. Ooh, Justin Miller almost gets in the back of Grindle the end of turn 4. Or turn 3, coming out of turn 4. Van Weston looking the outside of Kevin Stein. We'll say this, that damage on Stein might affect his car a little bit. That's quite a bit of damage on that right rear quarter panel. It doesn't seem like a lot, but how aero dependent these stock cars are. And especially on the right side of the car could definitely, I was about to say could affect the handling. So Stein get just slightly loose out of turn 2 that last time, turn 4. Ooh, Penley got loose off of 4. Here comes the 9 of Justin Carrots to take advantage of that. That car slow on the inside. That's Joshua Short. Oh, and he's loose. Sideways collected, though. Glad about going up and tagging the wall. Remember Meg talked when he keeps in mind who he's chasing down. Well, one of the guys he's chasing down for a little bit of insurance positions, that is this 28 of Joshua Short, just 19 points above May coming into this. William Kinder, another guy to keep an eye on here tonight. He is just 4 points above Justin May. Oh, Gary Sack having issues. Gets it rolling, though. See Kinder struggling as well. Kinder currently sitting back here in 26th place. Schaefer coming up on the first lap car of the night. The 45 of Ethan Collier, who was involved in that last, that first and only caution we've had so far.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, and that yellow just saved Kinder. As the car goes around, it's the 6 of New Brawl. Oh my! What a hit. And there goes Nallback's engine. Oh, it looked like New Brawl might have just came up. Oh, yeah. New Brawl came up thinking the ones would be close to the wall, and they both get sent to the inside. Huge hit for both those drivers, the inside wall. The Nallback's engine retire right there. The puff of smoke come out. He is done for the night. And I would imagine that 6 is hurting on RPMs right now. Yeah, probably. So just a little quick reminder what we got going on the rest of this week. Of course, tonight we got these Xfinity guys here at Bristol. Tomorrow night, what are you doing? Stop it. Tomorrow night, Truck Series will be going to Iowa, the newly reskinned Iowa, for some short track racing there. Cup guys are coming here to Bristol on Wednesday, and they'll finish off the week. ARCA Series are also coming. Go away. Coming here to Bristol Thursday, and the kickoff next week will be Xfinity guys going to Dover, another very high banked, high speed track. Debatable, Mitch. Debatable. I don't lie, I thought the 6 spun. I thought it was Tony for a second. Alright, lights on the pace car turned off. These guys are lined up 2 by 2.
Green flag, green flag.
Back out in the air. Yeah, there's a few guys in cups that's like that too, though. We've actually got a really good restart that last time by. Trying to clear Sam Gordon, can't quite do it. Sam Gordon battling back on the outside. Gordon still trying to get in front of Weeza. Side by side they go into turn 3. Or turn 1. It's so hard to figure out which turn's which. A little further back, see a big battle brewing back here. We'll go to Kevin Biggs, but just behind him you got Grindle, May, Penley, Miller all back here duking it out. And if you're Justin May, I mean, you're sitting top 10 points. You're looking at some stage points. You know that the guy right behind you in points, he's not running very well. And the two guys you're chasing down for points as well aren't running well either. So if you're Justin May, you kind of just gotta log laps here. Let the race come to you. Don't push the issue too much. Oh, almost contact between Grindle and Bentley. There might have been some. Penley looking the inside of Justin May. See Justin May drifting up the track a little bit. Get Penley room, and thank goodness he did. Oh, they almost make contact. They do off of turn 4. Now here comes Justin Miller now and Grindle into the picture. May able to battle on the outside. Just 20 to go in stage 1. These laps tick by fast here at Bristol as they're doing 15, 16-second laps here. May able to fend off that charging number 8 machine, and now here comes a 37 Alan Grindle into the picture. Penley able to hold Grindle off for the time being, but here comes Grindle battling back to the inside. Whoa! Oh, he's just blinking. About to be like Miller hard in the outside wall. We're going to need Schaefer to catch traffic. Yeah, I mean, oh, we just had Gary Sack is wrecked on the front stretch. That might bring out a caution. No, back up in traffic, Gary!
Yellow flag.
And it does. Caution is out. Gary Sachs is loose it by himself. Oh, big hit to the inside wall. Alright. So we should take the green with 13 to go in the stage. This should be 1 to go this time by. No, it's 2 to go. Oh, interesting. We'll take the greens 12 to go in stage 1. Alright, 1 to go this time by. Pacer down pit lane. Schaefer Gordon leads back to green yet again. Greenfield back out in the air. It's 12 to go on stage 1. How is Josh Van Westen having a solid run here? Very early in this race. Looking for some solid stage points. As far as points go, I mean, he's not too far out. Yeah, I see that. I mean, he's 34 out behind May. I wouldn't say he's out, but man, he's gonna need some really solid runs, and a third or fourth place finish here in stage one would really do him wonders. And maybe even a top 5 or a top 10 run here tonight might get him some points made up to make that battle for that playoff a little bit easier. But you gotta keep in fact that wild card race at Talladega, where anyone could win it, is in play for that final race of the regular season. See Justin May just behind them, trying to work around the 51 of Weeza. Tom Weeza's been having a solid run here tonight. Really top 5 all night long. That battle for fourth is brewing. May looking to make up some more, trying to get some more stage points. Already has about 7 locked in. Right here in fourth, he would be getting 7. As far as big movers go, how about Nathan Penley? In just these first 50 plus laps, up 19, now 20 spots. The Reynolds gets into the wall. They're coming off of turn 4. Now 21. Oh, no, never mind. That's the lap car. No, it's Miller. Oh, he's in front of Miller already. Another pretty big movers. Tyler Berry, he's up 10. Rookie Williams is up 13. Oh, we got some wrecking going on. The Clutterbuck around. Hard into the outside wall. Ooh, big wreck. Cannon Peters involved. And I think there was someone else in front of him spinning. Give me a quick second. No, there was almost someone spinning. It was the 72 of Farnan right here. And you see him come up and squeeze forms up in the wall, and he gets tapped. He's able to save it, but Clatterbuck, though. 38 of Gordon Spain looking to get around him. Oh, no, Clatterbuck hit the wall. Oh, such a hard lick to the inside wall. So hard to bounce him up the track right into the tire tracks. Darren Cannon, what a hit that two took. Kinder involved as well. See that 86 William Peters couldn't get by. You see that left rear, right rear toes broken on that car. So that should be stage. We should start seeing drivers come down pit lane here. Ooh, Schaefer didn't pit. I wonder if he misses. Did he pit? Oh, no. Schaefer already pitted. Okay. Eric Schaefer wins stage 1. Van Westen, or Gordon Van Westen, your top 3. May some solid stage points out of him. All right, Pacer down pit lane. Schaefer leads back to green for the start of the final stage. They have to get Schaefer in traffic somehow. Well, for that to happen, you kind of have to keep it green. But even then, I don't think that would help. Schaefer's just so good in traffic. Ooh, did Weezy get loose there? He did, and that's going to bring out the caution. Did he get help, though? That's the question. No. Oh, May barely made it through that. Biggs barely made it through. The 9, just nowhere for him to go. I will say that wreck could have been a lot more big had I collected a couple more cars. A lot more big, a lot more bigger. I don't know how to word it. We'll do a quick ad break and we'll be right back.
SFH, still fucking here, is a clothing and apparel brand built to change the world. We are survivors, warriors, and fighters. We are tenacious, relentless, and vigilant. We've been through hell and made it out the other side, and now we are determined to spend our lives giving back to those who need help in their fight. Whether you're a cancer survivor, recovering addict, a survivor of an abusive relationship, someone who has fought to gain control of their health, or a wounded vet such as myself, or simply someone that is fighting a battle and proud of how far you've come, we are with you. 50% of all net proceeds from our brand will be given back to those that need it most, and this will be for the life of our company. Join us in our mission. Buy some awesome gear like this, wear it proudly, spread the word. We are in this together. We are still fucking here. I end up feeling a need, like I feel like I'm...
Alright, we're back just in time as the lights for pace car turned off. And going back to your comment, Mitch, I don't remember him getting aggressive in the lap traffic. I don't know. I can't remember an instant where he gets super aggressive. He seems to be one of the more patient guys in lap traffic. Alright, the pace car gets ready to dive down pit lane. Ben Weston is Schaefer this time on the front row here.
Green, green, green.
Back out in the air. Once again, this is all long for Schaefer. How about Grindle made his way up to the third here? Biggs, don't count him out yet. He's running fifth. Gordon's still up there running top 5. And they got May Wiggins, Carrots, Treat. How about Jacob Treat? Top 10 right now. Oh, and that is a big cluster of cars behind him. For the 97 on Tyler Berry, you got Farnham back here, Banks back here, Penley's back here as well. Forns, Miller, Golker. Pretty good quick guys back here. Oh, Farnham got loose off of 4. Banks making his way through traffic. Penley trying to make his way through traffic. Oh, and he overshot the corner, puts Spain into the wall, gets up into the wall again, spins Spain out. That should bring out a caution. No caution yet there. Off the track, Gordon Spain gets it rolling again. And we stay green, but that right front is broken on that 38 machine. He saw Penley just charge it into that corner. Oh, he got loose. That's what happened. I see him charge it in there, gets loose, chases up the track, hits Spain, bounces off Miller, goes back up the track into Spain. And then here comes Tom Lees. It's known for him to go. He gets collecting as well. Gordon Spain's just trying to get the pit lane. He might bring out a caution sitting down there. What is he doing? Is he trying? Are you following toes? What's up, Scoots? Well, you said Schaefer had to get some lap traffic, and here he is coming up on some lap traffic. Not too many cars. He's starting to encroach on some lap traffic. Currently only 20 drivers on the lead lap. Lisa, Spain in pit lane. Peters and, not Banks, Hughes still out there. Oh, we got a car spinning around. That's Brendan Hughes. Oh, he just lost it all by himself. Can get loose up on the top lane. Almost takes Penley out, and huge impact the inside wall. Now, here's the question. Let's hurry up and go back live. Anyone going to come down pit lane here? Schaefer thought about it, decides not to go in. Pretty actually tame race so far. Under our 6th caution of the race. We've had some solid green flag runs. I'm just kind of curious what's going to happen to these drivers if we get a long green flag run. Alright, last time pace car off as it comes to turn 3 and 4. You get ready to take the green flag with just over 100 laps to go. About 101 to be exact. Pace car dives down pit lane. Oh, they updated the echo pump.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh, when did they put that? Okay. Tism kicked in. Griffith back out in the air. By the way, it's Grindle and Van Westen going at it for P2. Oh, Grindle sends it into turn number 3. Almost washed up into the 21 and takes that second place away. Here comes Kevin Biggs battling the inside. He's looking to get third taken away from Van Westen. Grindle is on the hunt. He is hunting down Schaefer, running that low line, or high line, I should say. Trying to get that lead taken away. No one else has led this race so far. 82 laps led by the number 3 machine, Eric Schaefer.
Caution, yellow flag.
Oh, we got another caution. Ooh, Farney goes around. Looks like he just lost it on his own up there on the high line. See him get loose, trying to save it. Shoots back up the track. Oh, Matt Moore's just absolutely tattoos the 72. Well, we got a caution. Let's actually bring Matt Fornes up here real quick. What's going on, Matt?
What's up?
Hey, real quick, couple things. One, you know when you see smoke to slow down, right? It's not a barrel. Don't hit them. Secondly,
Well, you know, the 72, I think that was his fourth shot at trying to take me out, so he got me.
secondly, brought you up here to while we're under caution, to kind of talk about this league versus league race we got coming up, and talk about the podcast, how the podcast is going, real quick.
Well, I got plenty of time now. Sorry. Give me a second. You caught me with a piece of beef jerky in my mouth. So, yeah, we got a League v League race coming up. It's RRL versus another league, ISNF.
Sniffles.
I know how they're doing it, and I'm not going to say anything, but the way that we're doing it is we're having 2 qualifier races, and the top 5 from each race will be locked in, and then there'll be 5 additional spots that the admin team can choose from. And so for a total of 15 drivers, so it'll be 15 v 15.
You'll have to message me on how she's doing. I'm kind of intrigued, but continue on.
Yeah, and it's more of a team thing, you know. Lead a lap's a point, you know. Then your standard race finish is the same points wise, and then the most laps led, lead a lap, you know, biggest gainer, blah 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 will all be all the points will be tallied up at the end, and the league with the most points will win the battle.
Gotcha. And I mean, and as far as the podcast goes, I know you guys are on your 6th episode.
Yeah, this coming Friday will be our 6th episode. Our first, well, back to the League v League race. Our first qualifier race is this Friday. I believe it is at. The lobby opens up at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, with 30 minutes of practice, and qual will be at 9. I will be doing the podcast during that race, but kind of just having the race on in the background, talking about it, and just other things going on in the league.
Gotcha. Well, good luck Wednesday night. I know, if I remember correctly, my memory sucks. I think you're the defending winner.
I did win Bristol last season, yes.
It's amazing what happens when you get put into the barrels. But
the way my season's going I'll be lucky to make it past lap 5, I feel like.
I feel you. Oh, grin hard on the wall. I absolutely feel you. I was having such a good race at Charlotte until Tony took me out.
Yeah, saw that.
I felt bad for getting mad at him, but it was just kind of in the heat of the moment thing. I was like, come on, man.
Yeah.
All right, man, I'll let you get down there. I know your crew chief in Jacoby is actually having an absolutely solid night right now.
He is. I'm going to go try to keep him calm and keep his head in the race here.
All right, man. We'll catch you later. Once again.
All right, later, man.
Later. All right, he jerked out. Also, Joe did message me. I completely forgot about this because I'm so caught up in the playoff stuff right now. He did set up an in-season tourney. Let me pull that up real quick. I don't know if he updated them. I think he did. I don't know. Did he? I want to say they're updated. So right now we only got 4 matchups going just because we're trying to get it down to 32, I believe. So currently Hughes and Collier going at it. Hughes did get wrecked out. He's not back there on track. 45 with Collier still out there in the lead laps. Looks like Collier's going to win that matchup. Chestnut and Barton, both those guys aren't here. So I'm kind of curious on how that's going to work out. I think Chestnut just automatically advances just due to the fact that Barton's not here. Same with Ricky Williams. He's going to advance automatically. But the big matchup we got is actually these two running nose to tail, Jacob and Wiggins. So they're in a matchup against each other. It's just kind of the same way NASCAR does it. He's got to beat the guy you're going up against, and right now Jacob trying to get around Chad Wiggins. This is a battle for ninth going on, and also a battle to move on to the next round. Winner would face Penley in round 2. Crybaby on the mic. Joe, if you don't stop messaging me, I swear I'm gonna hurt you. Let's actually do some onboard racing. Let's go on board with Jacob. Whoops, wrong camera. One thing I'm noticing about Jacob early is he is putting a lot of steering into that car, and what that is doing, yes, Chad Wiggins, I love the middle finger. That is just really wearing out that right front. Like, if we go to Schaefer real quick, yeah, you see Schaefer kind of about 10 o'clock on the steering. Bounce between 10 and 11. He rolls through the corner. And you see him not as much. And we go back to Jacob here. And you see that orange line is almost off the screen for Jacob. Actually, let's go back to TV cameras. He's to the inside of Chad Wiggins. The battle is on now to move on in the bracket here with just under 80 laps to go. Ooh, Grindle. Something happened to Grindle. He is going to pit lane. Either that or he had a moment. Oh, he almost gets ran by the 90 characters. Let's see if we can't go see what maybe happened to Alan Grindle.
Caution, yellow
There's
flag.
the caution. Here's Grindle's spin. Oh, such a hard lick. What caused the caution? Oh, and it was Grindle that caused the caution. Once again, him and the 9. Oh, he gets into the wall, and the 9 gets in the back of him and sends him to the inside. I don't know, Grindle's having such a strong run. A small mistake kind of put him back there, and I guarantee you the steering was just not right on that car, and that's what got him tied off of that corner and put him into the wall. His pit lane is open, and it is busy right now. Everyone coming down pit lane for some fresh set of Goodyear tires. Everybody Jacob. Unless he's on the backstretch pit lane. He is. Okay. Ooh, that race for second is interesting on pit lane. Van Westen just barely able to beat out Biggs, but the question is, did Van Westen get a speeding penalty? I saw him gain a little bit of speed right at the end of it. So he gets a drop to the tail. No, it looks like he is good. Oh, I think Joe messaged me to update a bracket. Let me see if it's different than what I had up. No. It's the same one. Okay. Yeah, so once again, refresh our bracket. Hughes out of the race. So it's going to advance Ethan Collier. He'll go head-to-head against Brandon Banks next week at Dover. The other battle, Chestnut and Barton, neither one of those showed up. So Chestnut, by default, being a higher seed, advances. Ricky Williams, Gueda did not show up, so put Ricky Williams against Eric Schaefer next round. Pretty will face William Peters next round. And then, like I said, the only real battle we got right now is these two drivers right next to each other. Jacob Treat and Chad Wiggins. That's another dang internet tab I have to open up next week. But anyways, the lights on the pace car are off. We'll get ready to go by green flag racing with 72 laps to go. Under 8th caution of the race. Alright,
Green.
Back under green we go. Good restart out of the 3 with another driver who restarts is 18 of Biggs. Biggs has had some quite a bit of success here. How about Brandon Banks? Has rebounded from that oh, Gordon goes around. It looks like netcode possibly. In the outside wall he goes. Let's go back and watch. That car kicked sideways, almost like he got hit, but let's go watch that. Oh yeah, that was major netcode right there. We slow it down. I mean, that's not prediction code. That's netcode. There was a good 3, 4, 5 feet between the two guys, and it got him sideways, put him in the outside wall. Be able to keep going, but man, he's having such a good run. And that, take a quick look at that right front, and you can tell that right front is damaged right now. If we go on board here, take a look at what a steering wheel might look like. Steering doesn't seem too off. I already know with that right front being damaged, that car is probably really tight right now, which might benefit him actually. Who knows? Schaefer though still leading the way. Schaefer leading the way. Second really isn't. I mean, they're close, but Big got a little loose there. How about Miller? We talked about him all race. I mean, he's missed a couple wrecks, but he's sitting here in 5th. We got Justin May sitting 6th, and Jacob Treat still having a very, very solid run right now, sitting in 7th. Where did Wiggins go? Wiggins was running 10th. He's falling back to 11th, so Wiggins falling backwards right now. Schaefer still leading the way at that battle for the lead, or not lead, battle for second, starting to heat up. Actually, I can't even say starting to heat up. It's still going on. Here comes Schaefer into some lap traffic. Working around the 89 to Gary Sack, putting him a lap down. Next car to go a lap down would actually, I believe, be the 86. Once again, I believe Schaefer has led every lap so far tonight. It would be a 72 of Farnan, who currently is he back here by Sam Gordon? I think he is. He is. He's just behind Sam Gordon. Still strong car. Ooh, Collier having issues yet again. Just gets loose off of 4. Surprised that was not a caution. Don't look now, but Chad Williams is starting to make his way back through the field, made his way back into 10. Take a look at some last lap times. Van Wesson actually did run a little bit quicker than Schaefer. Part of that bracket battle, Treat still able to run quicker laps than Wiggins. One thing about Van Wesson, I saw it there. He was running a high line. You see, Van Wesson kind of migrated up to that high line, about a lane off the wall. Schaefer's just been kind of sticking low, painting the line through the corners, and Van Wesson's catching them. And we talked about new winners at the start of the broadcast when it comes to the playoff picture. And if Van Wesson can pull this off, that would be a new winner below the cut line and really shake up the playoff bubble right now. Currently, that cut line is 14th, with second, I believe it was Rogers with a win, that are below the cut line. So that would move it from 16th to 14th. And if Van Wesson can pull this off, that'll move it down a whole nother spot. Whoa, don't pull that up. He's catching him. The question is he wearing his tires out too much, running that high line? It's definitely working for him, though. Under half a second now. Ooh, Schaefer had a moment in 3 and 4. That really allowed Van Wesson to close the gap. And if I remember correctly, I don't think Van Wesson's won a race yet in RL. Looking for his first career victory in this league. And, I mean, if he could pull it off at Bristol and outrun Schaefer at a short track, that would be impressive as hell. He's starting to lose a little bit of time, though. We pull up that time delta. We go Schaefer and Van Wesson. You see last time by, Schaefer about a 10th quicker. As Schaefer catches lap traffic, that allowed Van Wesson to really close that gap to about 2/10. Oh, I thought he was about to catch lap traffic at the wrong time. This time by, Van Wesson definitely be a little bit quicker. Yeah, about a 10th quicker. Oh, he is pushing it. But you know Schaefer. Schaefer loves managing the gap. He loves playing games. Just barely quicker than Schaefer last time by. This time by, I can already tell you, Schaefer's lap can be quicker. Got a really good drive off of turn 2. It looks like that high line that Van Wesson's been running is starting to affect the handle of the car as he loses about 2.5 or 2/10 here, about a 10th.5. Yeah, 10th.5. Lost that time by for Van Wesson. But Schaefer, though, starting to catch lap traffic again at a bad time as he's entering the corners. Van Wesson are going to catch him a corner exit. Doesn't really affect his exit speed, but still Schaefer able to get a better lap time put in, half a cent quicker. It almost looked like Schaefer's kind of toying with him a little bit. Like, come on, man, you can catch me. And then he just puts on the burners. 2/10 quicker that time by. Yeah, gap grown to about a second. Another 2/10 gained or so for Schaefer. I'll say this. If we see a caution, I think Van Wesson figures something out on that outside line. Ooh, dead even on time that time. Schaefer starting to come across some more lap traffic. Oh, almost contacted him and David Farnan. Oh, they contacted again. I think Collier out of the race. But he does advance in the bracket. also kind of curious if these guys can make it on fuel. They've been out for 43 laps. They still got 30 to go. 31. Okay, could be interesting. Yeah, Van West is just bleeding time now. Also, something else to note. Banks, last time by, that was a little bit slower, but I did know the gap between first and third was 3 seconds. It's been chopped down to 2.6. I will say this, if they are short on fuel, if I'm Van Westen, I think you pit now. If you're short. If you're not short, stay out, of course. Ooh, something's happened to Jacob Treat. Oh, hard in the outside wall. Jacob Treat. Rex hard. Caution's going to fly. Oh, he just got that, dude. It looks like he was pushing it too hard, trying to stay in front of Chad. Oh, and slides up the track and then gets wham. And he saw Chad was chasing him down. See Chad right behind him. And the reason that battle is important, that's the bracket battle. It looked like he went to go high and there's no room. So that will advance Wiggins in the bracket. Wiggins still out there, but he has the pit. So Schaefer's going to reassume the lead. I don't think there's been a lap he hasn't led. This is a Kyle Larson level dominance by the three, Schaefer. Did he disconnect? Yeah, he did. Stop pulling that up. I don't know what's on that screen. Give me a second. Alright. I know what's on that screen. For some reason, Discord's on my main screen, but we got fixed. Well, we'll take the greens, 24 to go, and I'm kind of curious if Van Westen can get around Schaefer. I mean, we saw him working the outside line really well. But again, I don't know how much of that was Schaefer kind of just playing mind games, or maybe Van Westen did find some speed up there on a short to mid run. Definitely in the long run, it definitely hurt his tires. Let's find out. Pacer down in pit lane. We get ready to take
green.
Back out in the air. Back in where we go. Pretty good restart out of the 21 of Van Westen. I should say that Banks able to fly right around him on that restart. Slide up in front of Van Westen. Oh, he puts him into the wall. He's loose. So entering turn 3. Caution's going to come out.
Caution. Yellow flags.
Oh, Miller. May involved. Wiggins involved. Williams involved. Banks just kind of, I don't know. Oh, let's rewind this. I don't know if that was a late block by Banks. Van Westen has a run. If I'm Van Westen, I go inside there for sure. See May and Miller trying to get around it. They get collected in it. As far as Van Westen go, kind of gets out of that very minimal damage. We take a look what happened to May and Van Westen here. Or Miller and May. Oh, huge hit by the 12. We can't figure out this lane. Which, homie? There's nowhere for you to go, Jacob, unless you put it 3 wide. I just saw the quick bit what happened there. I don't know if someone was swapping lanes before that. This is going to be interesting. What lane does Schaefer pick? I think Schaefer's going to pick low here. He is. All right. 19 to go and get the green flag. Pacer died on pit lane. Schaefer banks and leads back to green.
Green.
Looks like back out in the air and back into the way we go. And Weston trying to make his way back to the front. Banks got a really good restart. Actually got her on Banks there. Oh, Ricky Williams is loose on the backstretch. He collects a 9 of Justin Carrots. They stay green, though. That's my bring out a caution. He versus on track. No, we stay green. What happened to Ricky, though? I just got loose. Ooh! You know, 16 to go. Schaefer still leading the way. It's been West and looking to get around Brandon Banks for third. Andrew Van West and a win would be nice, but I mean a solid top 5 here. They make contact off of 4. They both save it though. Oh, Banks still loose. Here comes Kevin Stein. They lost a lot of time because of that though. Off of the battle, he's starting to heat up. Biggs to close that gap to 3/10. Coming to 12 to go this time by. Struggling a bit tonight? I'm always struggling. I got the tism. Every day's a struggle for me. Biggs caught him. Oh, Biggs caught him. 10 to go. Oh! No, not Jesus. Oh, that's a good one. Oh God, take Chase Schaefer and Biggs. Oh. I thought you were talking about me because I've been stuttering a lot and like struggling to get my words out. Like, you're struggling tonight? Yeah, I'm always struggling. But no, the race has been actually fairly good. We've got some good green flag runs in. Quite a few 20 lap runs. I think we had like a 30 or 40 lap run in. Well, we're coming to get 7 to go this time by. Schaefer trying to fend off Kevin Biggs. And don't look now, Josh Van West, and he's closed that gap to 8/10. Van West is going to have to hope these two get into it. Schaefer, I believe, has led every single lap tonight. 6 to go this time by. Looks like Schaefer is starting to get a little bit of a gap on that number 18 of Biggs. Man, caution right now would be insane. There ain't too many cars left running. Ooh, Gary. Ooh, Gary. Four coming to 3 to go this time by. Wiggins coming down pit lane. These two had their issues. Oh, never mind. These two had their issues last week. William Peters just let them by. Eric Schaefer, a lap and a half to go. Pure domination out of that number 3, coming to get the white flag. 1 to go here at Bristol. Schaefer goes green to checker, leads every lap. I might be wrong, but I'm almost positive leads every lap here tonight. The battle for second is on. Oh, they're making contact off of 4, and they wreck across the line, but Van West is going to get second. Let's go back and watch that battle for second, that whole last lap. All right. Well, no play, stupid thing. All right, this is the last lap right here. Watch this battle for second break between Van Weston and Biggs. Oh, yeah, they make contact. Oh, and they make contact again. Well, before we get interviews on the race, we'll do a quick ad break and we'll be right back for our podium finishers. Actually, we'll see if Schaefer burns it down real quick. There you go. So you can burn it down. Alright, we'll do our sponsors.
SFH, still fucking here, is a clothing and apparel brand built to change the world. We are survivors, warriors, and fighters. We are tenacious, relentless, and vigilant. We've been through hell and made it out the other side, and now we are determined to spend our lives giving back to those who need help in their fight. Whether you are a cancer survivor, recovering addict, a survivor of an abusive relationship, someone who has fought to gain control of their health, or a wounded vet such as myself, or simply someone that is fighting a battle and proud of how far you've come. We are with you. 50% of all net proceeds from our brand will be given back to those that need it most, and this will be for the life of our company. Join us in our mission. Buy some awesome gear like this, wear it proudly, spread the word. We are in this together. We are still fucking here. I end up feeling a need, like I feel like I'm...
Alrighty, let's see who's inputting finishers. Alright, so let's kick it off with our third place finisher, Kevin Biggs. Looks like you tried to have something for Schaefer there on that final green flag run. Chasing down to about a 10th or so, caught some lap traffic. It's just, I don't know how he does it. He's fast and somehow can save tires even on a short run.
Yeah, he is fast. Yeah, man, I don't feel like I deserve the top 3, but I'll take it. And man, I just right there before that caution saved me, man, because I went from second or third, I was falling quick, and I'm like talking to my teammate, I have no idea what is going on with this car. Like one green flag run, I'll have decent tire, and the next it's all like I'm at a loss, man. It's getting frustrating, but it's a problem I need to figure out. But yeah, man, it was started out to be a good race until about lap 15, and it kind of went to crap. But yeah, man, I'll take it.
I wouldn't say that. You guys had a really good green flag run to kick off that final stage, but I'll let you get your shout outs in, man. Good luck next week at another very high bank, high speed track like Dover. I gotta ask you a question though. What do you think is more of a challenging track, Bristol or Dover?
I'm gonna say Dover just for the fact that I think it seemed like everybody was kind of the top 10 was kind of with each other, so I think everybody was kind of knew how to save a little tire. I think going to Dover, you're gonna see some people put at the end of the run, they're gonna put some distance in between each other. So I would say personally, I'd say Dover.
All right, man. I'll let you get your shout outs in. Once again, congrats on that third place.
Appreciate you. Shout out to you guys in the booth, all the admins, everybody that puts this on so we can have a fun place to race. Teammate Justin May, and then yeah, man, appreciate you.
All right, man. Later.
See you, buddy.
All right, let's pull in our second place finisher. It looked like he might have had something for Schaefer on the long green flag run on that high line. It looks like it ate up those tires a little too much, but you still come across the line second with a really good battle with Biggs. Solid points there for you. You're needing that. I think I said 39 out coming into today, but a good stage 1 finish and a good finish here, definitely making some points to make that run to the playoffs a little bit easier with Dover and Talladega left.
Yeah, just my consistency's been there on the short tracks. It's just bad fortunes and some mishaps have been keeping me out of the top 5s on the short tracks. Richmond, North Wilkesboro. I've gotten a lot more consistent recently and just trying to use it to my advantage, but just kept getting into wrecks. So this is a good finish tonight. I can't be any more happier than what I am.
All right, man. Well, let's get your shout outs in. Good luck next week at Dover.
Just shout out to you guys for giving us a place to race and have some fun, and shout out to all the guys with FRC. These guys are really good. We all enjoy racing with each other, and we're all doing what we can to get each and every one of us better. And shout out to Schaefer for picking up another one at Bristol. He got me last year and got me again this year. So, and just want to make sure this is cleared. I didn't try to wreck Biggs coming off a 4. I gave him plenty of room. I bumped him coming into in center corner, and I turned down right away so that way he had room so we could drag race it off. So yeah.
All right, man. We'll later. All right, next we're pulling a race winner. If I'm not mistaken, led every lap of this race. I don't think there was a lap you didn't lead even on pit cycles. But congrats on the win. Pure domination here tonight. It looked like not Biggs. Well, yeah, Biggs chased you down, but it looked like Van West was trying to chase you down. I gotta ask you, were you like just playing mind games, or were you just letting him burn his stuff up, knowing the outside lane was gonna roast those tires more than the inside?
100% to the latter.
So you saw him catching, and you're like, all right, come on, because I know eventually those tires are going to drop.
Absolutely.
All right, man.
Yeah, the whole time that I was running the bottom, I never got my tires below 92, even on the long runs. Ever since they updated this thing like a year or two ago, you can't run. You got to run the bottom in the B car, otherwise you're just going to kill your tires all the way around. I mean, it's fast up top, but it pays off in the long run on the bottom.
So, were you a little worried when we did get that shootout, when Van Westen was starting behind you, knowing he had speed up there, or were you pretty just confident on your low line speed you're going to be able to hold him off, even on that short run we had?
I mean, I know he was fast, and I know Biggs is fast, but the only one I was honestly worried about was the one in the beginning, which was Sam Gordon. Sam is the one. Him and Josh last year were the ones that ran me down at the end of the race, and I had to fight them off. But Sam was fast at the beginning, man, and I don't know what happened with him.
Horrendous netcode. Horrendous netcode.
Yeah, because I called him, and I was like, wait a minute, he was just up in the top four. Like
he was just behind me.
Yeah.
There was a good 4 or 5 feet between him and the car, and it kicked him sideways like he got hit in the left rear.
I got you. No, I wasn't pushing as much as I could have. When them guys started catching me, I was able to turn up the wick a little bit more to maintain the pace, but no, I still had a little bit left in the tank.
All right, man. Congrats on that win here tonight. Good luck next week at another high bank track at Dover, and we'll let you get your shout-outs in.
Thank you, Isaac. Hey, appreciate you guys for putting on the broadcast. Appreciate all the admins, Davey, Tony, all the guys. Shout out to Justin Miller Motorsports for sponsoring the league. Shout out to all the DBR guys. I was really hoping I could get Banks in the top there with me, but he just got one spot too short, and I don't know what happened to New Broad. He told me he got wrecked, so we got to get him up finishing a lot better. But huge shout out to all the DBR guys.
I have a gut feeling, Dega, we're gonna see that 3 do what the 3 did in 01 and just block the hell out of the field and let New Broad get the win.
Well, I mean, I got to look out for the teammates, you know.
I have a very gut feeling that you and Banks are gonna play block A for New Broad, Dega.
Well, it wouldn't be no different than anybody blocking me last race, so.
All right, man. Well, congrats on that and good luck at Dover.
Thank you, Isaac. Later.
All right, so Safer leading the way here tonight. I want to say he led every. Hold on, let's check real quick. Cause I think I can check. Let me hide these dang logos. Oops, stop it. Let's go here. Let's go here. Yeah, led every lap here tonight. Okay, so that is official. So Safer does go green to checkered here at Bristol. Kind of a hard feat to do at a track like this. So solid run out of him. Congrats on that. Congrats on the win, Schaefer. I will catch you guys Thursday night if ARCA comes here to Bristol. Looking forward to that race with those new ARCA cars. I have turned some laps here. They are an absolute blast. So hopefully those guys can put on a hell of a show. We do got trucks going to Iowa tomorrow night and Cup going here to Bristol Wednesday. We'll catch you guys then. You all stay safe and have a nice week. Later.